Adrenaline hits fast when predator hunting goes from silence to chaos in seconds, and this hunt proves exactly why coyote calling is one of the most intense forms of hunting out there. The prairie looked calm, the wind was just right, and within seconds of firing up the call, everything changed. Two coyotes suddenly appeared like guided missiles cutting across the open ground, charging straight toward our setup. We had the collar placed about 150 yards upwind, and they were hooking into it perfectly, but the speed they were closing the distance at left no room for hesitation. I grabbed the mouth call and pulled them even tighter, bringing them directly into range. The big male never slowed down, giving me roughly a 100-yard shot on the run. One clean trigger pull dropped him instantly, and before the dust even settled, the female tried to break off and escape. A quick follow-up shot connected while she was running full speed, putting two coyotes on the ground in less than 30 seconds of calling action. Walking up to these predators really shows the scale and power these animals carry across ranch land. The male was an absolute monster, heavy-built and thick-coated, easily one of the bigger coyotes you'll see roaming the prairie. Hunts like this don't just excite hunters. They also play a huge role in helping ranchers protect livestock and maintain balance in predator populations. With that pair removed, it was time to move quickly and set up the next stand because when conditions line up like this, momentum is everything in predator hunting. The next setup turned into another heart-pounding challenge. Coyotes don't always cooperate, and sometimes even experienced hunters need multiple shots to seal the deal. One aggressive coyote circled downwind, attempting to catch our scent trail where the collar had been placed about 130 yards away. He never gave us a clean stop, forcing a running shot scenario that required patience, tracking, and persistence. After several fast shots, the connection was made, and another coyote hit the ground, proving once again that adaptability is key when hunting predators that rely heavily on wind and movement to survive. As the day continued, the performance of the rifle setup proved just as important as calling strategy. The precision, consistency, and power delivered shot after shot allowed us to drop coyotes both at close range and stretching out across long distances. Whether engaging fast-moving targets or lining up longer shots across open prairie, accuracy and reliability remain crucial. Over the past few weeks, every coyote taken with this setup hit the ground instantly, reinforcing confidence in the gear and allowing full focus on reading terrain, wind, and animal behavior. One of the most rewarding moments came during a morning stand when visibility, wind direction, and sound projection worked together perfectly. A coyote responded from over a mile away, slowly working toward the call placed roughly 50 yards ahead of our position. Watching predators commit from extreme distances is one of the greatest thrills in coyote hunting. As he closed the distance, he blended nearly perfectly into tall grass, making him extremely difficult to spot until he finally stepped into a clear shooting lane at approximately 150 yards. One well-placed shot anchored him on the spot, proving why early morning stands remain one of the most productive and exciting times to hunt coyotes. High winds added another layer of challenge during later stands, forcing sound adjustments and patience. Knowing more coyotes were likely nearby, we increased call volume and switched to distress sounds to trigger territorial and feeding responses. The strategy paid off when two coyotes circled aggressively toward the collar, sneaking in close downwind. Both predators committed hard, closing within about 20 yards of the call, and both dropped instantly once they entered the kill zone. It was another perfect example of how sound selection and volume control can make or break predator hunting success. Throughout the hunt, Terrain awareness and scent management constantly influenced every stand. At one location, a coyote nearly crossed our walking path where scent contamination could have ended the opportunity instantly. Luck in positioning gave us just enough time to take a clean 150-yard shot before the predator detected danger. Moments like that highlight how every step taken before a stand can determine success or failure when hunting highly intelligent animals like coyotes. Longer range opportunities also played a major role during this hunt. One coyote presented a frontal shot opportunity at nearly 270 yards. The shot placement was precise, striking directly between the shoulders and delivering devastating terminal performance. The bullet passed cleanly through, demonstrating both penetration and expansion, ensuring a quick and ethical harvest. Long-range predator hunting requires steady shooting, proper ballistic knowledge, and the ability to remain calm even when adrenaline is pumping. The hunt continued delivering fast action with additional coyotes responding aggressively to calls, confirming that the area held strong predator populations. Each stand presented unique challenges, from limited cover in tall grass to unpredictable wind shifts that could expose hunters at any moment. Remaining low, controlling movement and coordinating shots allowed the team to capitalize on each opportunity presented throughout the day. By the time the sun began dropping toward the horizon, the hunt had delivered non-stop action, multiple doubles, long-range precision shots, and intense close-quarters encounters. Predator hunting demands strategy, patience, and quick decision-making, and this hunt showcased all three in full force. From coyotes charging full speed across open prairie to cautious predators circling downwind, every stand reminded us why coyote calling remains one of the most adrenaline-filled hunts in the outdoor world. Successful hunts like this are built on preparation, teamwork, and understanding predator behavior. Whether protecting livestock, managing predator populations, or simply chasing the unmatched thrill of calling in a wild coyote, every stand brings new lessons and unforgettable moments. And when coyotes start responding aggressively, there's only one thing left to do: load up, move to the next stand, and keep the call rolling.